Go.
Let's say this briefly this morning. A happy new year to everybody. A happy new year to everybody. Wish you the best of the year. May God give us a better year, a better 2026. Yeah, that's it. So this morning, I want to talk about something briefly. You know, when I came back from church, I was going through my phone. I am not on any social media. I only do WhatsApp and YouTube. YouTube, you know. So I was watching something on YouTube, and I saw a video of a phone conversation between a man of God called Apostle Samukbe and I think another pastor that was married to a pastor and they have divorced. A woman, Okiri or something like that. I've forgotten the name of the woman because this is the first time. Today is the first time I'm hearing the name. You know, see, I watched it and I became troubled in my spirit. Became troubled in the sense that what is this madness going on? What is this madness going on in the church? What is this madness going on in the church? What is this madness going on in the church? And you know one thing, the Dr. Samokbe, or the Apostle Samokbe, I think there was a time he had an issue. He was with a gospel artist in Benin, a gospel married artist, a woman that was in the same room with him, and she died, you know. And let me just use the word and say God helped him out of it. I don't know how he went about the issue, you know. And immediately I saw the video, I called his resident pastor. I know his resident pastor, a woman. I called his resident pastor and I forwarded the message to him and said, what is all this madness? What is all this madness? See, I heard the conversation. It was not like two men of God were having a conversation. It was like two touts were having a conversation. It was like two street men were having a conversation. It was like two prostitutes were having a conversation. It was like two criminals were having a conversation. It didn't sound as if it was men of God having conversation. Imagine somebody using the word like you don't knock Duma too, you don't chop Duma too, Duma they chop this one too. You know, I felt these ghost people all around me because are these men of God? Is this the gospel that we are sent to preach? You know, and when I spoke to the pastor, though nobody will support such a thing, but everybody wants to talk with care. Everybody does not just want to talk. Everybody does not want to speak their truth. They want to talk with fear. See, you don't fear a man that is disgracing himself. You don't regard and respect a man that is disgracing himself. A man that does not value the oil upon his head should not be valued. A man that does not respect the oil on his head should not be respected. You understand? They were saying also the husband, you were sleeping with the wife probably before they got married, and the husband now called you after they have divorced. Look at a man of God explaining to another man of God how he sleeps with women, how he sleeps with this woman. Their conversation was so dirty. Their conversation was so carnal. Their conversation was so uncalled for, was so ungodly. Their conversation was so unchristian-like, and people are saying, "Oh, it's a scandal. Is this? Is that? Is that? Is that?" My question for Apostle Samokbe is: are you sure you are normal? Are you sure you are normal? Are you sure you are well? What don't you think you might be putting your wife? You'll be putting your wife through some kind of emotional torture that she might not be able to speak out because you're a pastor and apostle that does not have shame or respect yourself. You were even talking in the conversation. I heard you mentioned them. You mentioned a lot of men of God. You mentioned Anselm Madubiko. Anselm Madubiko is supposed to be a man of God that we respect. Anselm Madubiko is supposed to be a man of God that we look up to. But shamefully, the man that organizes a big program in Lagos every year that is called Azusa is part of this disgrace. Is part of this shame. With the white beards that you are carrying, is supposed to come with wisdom. These people are bringing shame. These people are bringing shame to other men of God that are genuinely doing the work of God. These people are bringing shame. You see, it has gotten to a time where people are even ashamed to want to preach the gospel because of this nonsense these men are doing. And my question remains like this: is it that they are church members? Is it that they are church leaders? Is it that they are church elders? Is it that the church council cannot call these dogs to order? Is it that their church leadership cannot call these dogs to order? Is it that their church leadership are so blindfolded with the gospel they preach on the altar that they cannot correct them? Sabokwe is still a very young man. He's a small man. Sabokwe can be corrected. Anselm, no matter how old he is, he can be corrected. These men are bringing disgrace to themselves and to their family. You are bringing disgrace to your ministry. You are bringing disgrace to your children, both born and unborn. You are bringing disgrace to your wife. You are bringing disgrace to your parents. because you cannot bring disgrace to the body of Christ. He said, upon this rock, he said, Peter, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gate of hell shall not prevail. So even our apostles, even our bishops, even our pastors, they are even right now the gate of hell that are fighting against the gospel. Imagine a man of God has slept with a woman before, something that you did in sin, that you are supposed to go and reconcile with God and be ashamed of yourself and be remorseful. You are describing the body of a woman. You are describing how she looks. Oh, this is how her body looks. I know her body totally. I know her body this. I know her this and all that. A man coming from a man of God. Coming from a man of God. Coming from the same Samokwe again that the woman died in his hotel room. My pain is that why would people keep insulting men of God on the internet and nothing happens? Why would people keep ridiculing the gospel? Why would people keep saying nasty things about God and about Jesus? Because the people he has actually sent and chosen to do his work are disgracing him. They are bringing insult and embarrassment to the church. Imagine a man of God slept with a woman, and you are describing how you slept with a woman. How many times you have slept with a woman? You went to a church, you raised 25 or 37,000 euro in lies, and the both of you shared the money. You said it in the voice conversation, and the both of you shared the money. See, let me tell you something. For those of you that are eating offerings and tithes or whatever money that is coming to the church that is supposed to be for the church, to take care of the church and the poor people in the church, you will pay for it one day. You will pay for it. You will pay for it one day. But the question still remains the same. Does the church not have leadership? Can the church leadership and council call these dogs to order? Because they are acting like dogs. Everything is scared. Sleeping with your church members. They are coming outside to one just passed of a man of God called Pastor Chris. A woman came and said different things. So many women are coming out with children, say try to sleep with his child. A lot of things were being said. Is this not a shame? Are these men of God not ashamed? If you do this, what do you expect the next generation of pastors to do? Is it that nobody is around the church to call these dogs to order? Is it that nobody is around the church to call these madmen to order? Because these men are actually bringing pains to those that are doing the work genuinely. See, Samokwe, and to anybody that know him, pass this message. You are a shame. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. You have a church on the mainland. God has blessed you with a church building auditorium. God has blessed you with members. God has blessed you with pastors. Must everything about you be sex? Must everything about you be scandal? Are you not tired? Are you not ashamed? Are you not tired? Are you not ashamed? Are you not tired of bringing the same pain to Jesus that crucified that led to his crucifixion? The shame is too much. The talk is too much. Coming from men of God, as if you are talking of rascals, as if you are talking of touts. Even these things, the men that are in the world are not even disgracing themselves like this. No native doctor I've seen come online to disgrace themselves like this. I have not seen an herbalist, I have not seen an afa, I have not seen a witch doctor, I have not seen a marine doctor come out to disgrace themselves like this. Not to talk of the ones that are carrying the evidence of truth. Not to talk of the ones that are supposed to be holy. Not to talk of the ones that are supposed to be standing for the truth. You sleep with all young girls. No wonder youths can boldly say that they are not going to church for 5 years, 10 years, and yet things are still moving well for them. Because God knows already that some of you are dogs. You are bringing disgrace to yourself, Anselm. You are bringing disgrace to Samokwe. You are bringing disgrace to yourself. I heard Anselm's name being mentioned in this thing, and I just hope he will come out and debunk this thing and say no, he's not part of this thing, and then file a lawsuit so that we can know that you are innocent. Otherwise, it's a disgrace to you, sir. Anselm is somebody that I used to respect so much. I love him, I respect him because of the kind of message he carries. But why will you not be message on the thing? You go to a hotel and people are snapping you from the hotel and send it to a fellow pastor. And send it to Samokwe. Samokwe is calling himself a don. He said, I am a don now. I am a don. Your wife no say I be don. I am 52 years. You don't have sense. You are claiming to be a don whereas you are doing something evil. See, I am not bothered with the kind of life you are living. Leave the altar alone. Leave the pulpit alone. Go and walk in a hotel, or instead go and be standing on the road in my time Abuja. Let me pay you for money. See the way you are ridiculing a woman. I don't know what the woman did. I don't know the part, the woman's part of the story, but she's an apostle, a bishop. It's a shame. It's a big shame. It's a big shame that a woman like you, they are counting you with various men. They are calling you with various men. Another pastor is saying he has your nude. You are sending you to another pastor. It's a shame. It's a big shame. And this problem keep persisting and keep going on because the elders and the leadership of the church value their pastors more than God. You are protecting you are protecting a ritualist. You are protecting a predator. You are protecting a fornicator. You are protecting an adulterer. And yet you now start saying the Bible says thou shalt not condemn. Thou shalt not condemn does not mean that thou shalt not say the truth. These men are bringing disgrace. They are making other men of God that are genuine and sincere ashamed of their calling. This madness has to stop. So a man of God's wife catches a man of God that is sleeping with a woman. The church members will be fighting to protect the man of God. They are not telling him the truth. Failed generation of Christians, failed generation of ministers, failed generation of apostles, failed generation of prophets, failed generation of bishops, liars, thieves, criminals on the pulpit. Do you know how many men of God are in police stations every day for scam, for fraud? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? And yet we are portraying a man that is clean. And yet we just celebrated the birth of a man that is holy. And yet we just celebrated the birth of a man that came to save the world. It's a big shame. It's a big shame. It's a big shame. It's a big shame. And I will say it again. Anslem, what do you call that? Samok was shame to you. And Anslem, if you don't come out to debunk this thing and put a disclaimer and say, no, this is not me, this cannot be me, this didn't happen, let it be obvious. If you not, then you have lost your respect where I am. Because I respect you so much. Because I love you so much. Because I value you so much. The gospel has to be preached the right way. You people are messing yourself up, messing your family up. I wonder what your wives will be going on under you and they can't speak out. Because the church believes you are a man of God that you can't be corrected. Nonsense. Nonsense. There's nobody cannot be correct that cannot be corrected. And lastly, let me tell you this thing. Many are called, but few are chosen. Some of them were genuinely called, but they missed it up along the wayside. I've heard Anslem, I've heard Samukwe's message before. He has a good message, but he's behaving like a dog. He's behaving like a rascal. I heard his voice talking to somebody about his ex-wife, a woman you once slept with that you should be ashamed of talking about. And for the woman of God, enjoy the fame. Enjoy the fame of your promiscuity. Enjoy the pain of your escapade. Enjoy the fame. But can I tell you something? I will still say it. You cannot bring shame to the body of Christ. You can only bring shame to yourself, to your family, and to your ministry. At the end of it all, everything we are doing on earth is to keep us busy till God comes. No prophet, no bishop, no apostle is bigger than God. You are not above correction. If you are behaving like a mad person, we'll tell you that you are behaving like a mad person. If you are behaving like a dog, we'll tell you that you are behaving like a dog. Stop bringing disgrace to the church. Stop bringing disgrace to your family. Stop bringing disgrace to the body of Christ, because you cannot. Stop bringing disgrace to the ones that are genuinely doing this work. You are talking of sex, women. If you see their conversation, there was nothing to say that these men that we are talking are men of God. There was nothing to point that they were speaking as men of God. He said, "Oh, and that woman is." I thought the woman had money. That's why I wanted to. That's why I went to for her. She was the one that asked me. And she was the one that told her, "Look at the words that men of God are using." That one said, "No, she doesn't have money." The other one said, "She doesn't have money. She's an hustler." They were calling names of different people she was sleeping with, and it was this same Samukwe. If you behave like a child, we'll talk to you like a child. If you behave senseless, we'll talk to you senselessly. Because you are not behaving mature at all. You are a disgrace to yourself. And I just pray that God will console your wife, because she has married a madman. She has married a dog. Why will you be making such a phone call even if nobody is recording? Is it right to be saying this thing about another woman that you have slept with? That woman may be another person's wife now. You are bringing it out to the open. All of you are sleeping with yourself. They say this one is a gay, this one is this one sleep with men, this one is feeding a man in his mouth. Shame on you people. I don't call you people pastor. I will say shame on you guys. I will say shame on you guys. You people are behaving like you people are religious stouts. You people are religious stouts. Shame on you. If nobody will tell you, I will tell you, shame on you. 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 Shame on you, Samokwe. For this disgraceful video, voice note I heard this morning, you are a big disaster to any church. And later we'll start talking about CAN, say the Christian Association of Nigeria, they caution some people, they do this, they punish some people. Look at one of you behaving like a dog. Look at one of you behaving like a madman. Look at one of you disgracing himself and his family. Look at one of you disgracing the name CAN on the internet. And yet tomorrow people will still go there. And yet tomorrow the elders that I call senseless elders, because when a child is going wrong, the elders of the church should call them to order. Even if you are a pastor, you are a bishop, it does not matter. Nobody is bigger than God. The 10th commandment was given to everybody and not to church members alone. A man of God that cannot keep his private part under his panties is a dog and should be talked to as a dog. And don't forget, no matter how spiritual and highly spirited you think you are, whatever God does not support, it does not bless. And whatever God does not bless, it can never support. Because to bear the name Jesus. Good morning and happy new year.